So first, I just want to give you a quick overview of the types of sources that you're going to find when you start searching in the library databases and where to find them. And then we'll go to the LibGuide and I'll show you how to search the databases for these sources. Everything I'm going to show you will be accessible from Martha's Vineyard. All you need is your library barcode and your PIN number. So first, reference. We have a database called Credo Reference where you'll find reference books like encyclopedias, handbooks, dictionaries, etc. that can give you a brief overview and definition of a disorder. Sometimes a reference book is a good place to start. They provide an overview, some context and background information. So they consist of brief entries on a wide variety of subjects that can help you to begin to get familiar with the topic. Credo includes a lot of specialized encyclopedias and dictionaries specifically about psychology. So reference. You're also going to find books. We have a collection of electronic books called eBook Central. And these are some examples of some of the ebooks that we have: anxiety disorders, eating disorders, 7th edition, autism spectrum disorders, etc. They include information about broad categories of disorders, including causes, treatment, summaries of current research, and more. Unlike the brief entries you find in the reference books, these treat broad subjects in depth. So they're several hundred pages long, but often there are 1 or 2 chapters that might be very useful for a project like the ones you're working on. As a general category, books are less current, but I found plenty of books in eBook Central that were published within the last 5 years. Finally, you will also find articles. So we have 3 different databases that include psychology articles. These are shorter and tend to be more current. And you'll find articles written for a general audience and also articles written for specialists with subject area expertise. So very broadly in these psychology databases, you'll find 2 types of articles: popular and scholarly articles. So here's some examples: the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, Journal of Applied Psychology. The articles in these publications are written by and for scholars in the field of psychology. And then we also have articles that are written for a general audience that appear in publications like Psychology Today or Scientific American Mind. One of the main differences between popular and scholarly articles is the peer review process. So when you submit an article to a scholarly journal, a group of people with subject area expertise, in this case advanced degrees in psychology, evaluate your submission and your research methodology, the quality of your writing, and how your research fits in with other articles on the same topic, and then make recommendations to accept, ask for revisions, or to reject the article. So peer review is a rigorous process of vetting submissions, and the articles that you find in these journals represent very high quality research. So again, some of the differences between popular and scholarly articles written by experts in the field, usually credentials and any university affiliations will be listed. They're longer and more detailed in content. The intended audience is other researchers and experts in the field. They have a standardized layout, and they sometimes employ specialized terminology. Popular articles are written by freelance writers or staff writers who don't have subject area expertise. They're shorter and give a brief overview. Their intended audience is the general public. They don't usually have a standard format, and they're written at a level that's easily understood by the general population. All that said, don't be intimidated by these scholarly articles. They have a general structure, including an abstract, which summarizes the article in a paragraph or so, and an introduction which describes the research project and its purpose, and then a discussion of what the findings mean. These sections are usually not hard to understand, and together they provide a good summary of the article. They'll also help you to understand the sections in the middle about materials and methods and the results. So you'll find in the scholarly journals, you'll find empirical articles like the ones I just described that are reports of research. And you'll also find literature reviews, which basically summarize existing research on a particular problem and then suggest directions for further research. So that's a bit of the lay of the land, the kinds of resources that you'll find in the library databases. And now we'll go to the LibGuide and I'll show you how to search for them.